What about the sessions where we went over talking about how the body actually works in regards to metabolisms and proteins and things? We got a little bit scientific, but
yes, we did.
What did you learn from those ones?
Proteins are very important.
Yep.
For our body to function and stuff like that. Metabolism. I know I'm going to bugger this up because I always do it. I know that. Yeah, absolutely. Your metabolism is based on a food. You need food to boost your metabolism, to get it going.
That's why you were starving yourself at the start.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And everything's sort of shut down. Whereas I now know that I need food in my body to fuel it. So therefore, it will burn.
Yeah.
And it will continue to burn
attention.
after you've done your exercise. Say, for instance, your exercise, it'll continue to burn even after you've gone home.
Fantastic. No,
I tried to pay attention.
Now, as much as we're painting a rosy portrait of this easy success story for you, there were some hard times, ups and downs.
Absolutely.
So, do you want to go over those and how you dealt with them and kept focused?
Okay. Well, because of work, work can be very hectic, and I found that I didn't have time sometimes to eat.
A lot of people can relate to that. Yep.
And it's very, very hard, and I really wanted to reach out for those just quick eat foods.
What type of things?
Oh, like chips and stuff like that. But they've got like trans fat in them. They're bad fats. yes, because trans fats, they're just nasties. But just chocolate bars, anything like that, because that's what's handy at work.
Yep.
And that's what I found was very difficult in that sort of situation. But then I learnt protein shakes were a really good source to take to work because they are in powder form, and I can vouch for the banana because it's awesome.
So just quick snacks there. Sometimes it's good to have things like that on hand. Yep. Not rely on them as a full meal, but just as an emergency.
But as an emergency, and especially in that work situation where I can't get a break.
Yep.
I can go and grab, the powder and shake it up at work and have it beside me. I also got a bit sick during it and found that I wasn't hungry, and trying to force myself to eat was difficult. That meant like exercise and everything went out the window. So what I would normally eat, I was cutting down because I wasn't doing the exercise. It sometimes does get difficult when you've got kids and you're running around and things crop up. Yep. And you just run out of time and you go, crikey, have I eaten?
Yeah, sure.
And that's what had happened. Like a few times, especially work was the worst thing. So I learned to take a container of salad with me everywhere, even if I couldn't have my protein like in the chicken or something like that. The handy little tins of tuna, I found I stock them at work now.
Fantastic.
So I have my tuna tins at work, just in spring water, nothing else, no flavoured ones or anything there, just at work. And I take a salad now. So I know I've always got protein and my salad.
Planning ahead, you've got action plans there in place so that if something does come up, so that we don't have those excuses, I can't do it then. We've got things in place to make sure it works.
Yeah, now I have, because I didn't have that in place before, and I was going to work and I'm like, I've got nothing to eat, and I was feeling, that made me not feel too good. And sometimes you want to give up.
No, there's always...
Especially at those times where you just go, it's just easier to go over to McDonald's, work across the road from McDonald's. It's easier to go across to McDonald's. Thank God I didn't, but, because I know I would have felt.
No, that's good. You got yourself into the zone.
Now I have, definitely.
Now, going back to the coaching sessions, how it worked is you'd have a private one-on-one consult one week, and we'd have a group education one. How did you find the group sort of atmosphere when we did the coaching sessions?
In the groups?
Yep.
No, they were great. There was no bitchiness, which everyone believes that in contests there's always bitchiness. There was never... it was the opposite. We tried to support one another, each other, and asked actually, how the other one had done for that week, and so there was a lot of support there. There was, you're there to support each other, not as a contest as such.
So even though there was a major prize at the end of it, but ultimately, as I've spoken to all the runners up and such, they're so happy with where they've come with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've just the prize.
That was just a bonus. And the whole the title of winner and all the rest of it, everyone's a winner, but, you know, there was only, only, like you said, only one winner, which is a shame because everyone deserves to be there because we've all done really well.
I agree with that. So we're definitely looking at more prize support for the next ones coming along.
Awesome.
That's for sure.
Yep, definitely.
So after this 8 weeks now, how do you feel in regards to yourself, in regards to your own confidence and how you approach life?
Now I actually walk with my head held high, especially after seeing those photos. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've got a bounce in my step now, which I never had, I don't think. I think I walked with my feet dragging along the ground. But I don't think that was I think that was a lot to do with how heavy I was. Maybe so. But like confidence and everything has definitely lifted. Yep. And people have noticed.
Good. So other people have noticed the change in you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Everyone around me, has said that they're just blown away.
So what the secret is?
Yeah, and I said to them, healthy eating and, healthy eating, exercise. But they're two main things. Yep. And like, the place to go is PerFit if that's where you need to jumpstart it.
Yeah, a lot of people, as we've discussed, a lot of people want to get started with those things, but they don't know where to start.
Yep.
And so our aim is to give them that direction in coaching so that over the 8 weeks, we equip them with all the tools they need so that they can go off and do it themselves. Yep. And so you feel you're at that point now where you can continue on with it?
Yeah, I don't know whether you remember the night that I come in on that Tuesday night, that I actually had second thoughts. I nearly didn't walk in, and I was glad that I did. I'm definitely glad I did.
Biggest mistake of your life.
Look, if I had just got at home, because that's where I was at home, and I said, I don't know if I'm going to go. And
it wasn't even a cold night. I remember we had the roller door. It was a nice summer night when
we started. It was, and I just went, I don't know if I can be bothered. And that's the problem.
Yep.
You get yourself into such a rut that you just can't be bothered. Yeah. And you just need to kick yourself up the butt and go, no, I'm going to do this.
And I think I need to give all the memories back. I think I said to you, getting started is the hardest part.
It is the hardest.
And as soon as you get that ball rolling, the momentum gathers and that motivation keeps.
Exactly, and you may hit speed bumps along the way, but you can overcome them because you've made that first step to begin with.
That's what we give you those tools, the action plans to move it all through.
And the meal plans, though, they were fantastic.
Yep, so it was just easy to follow that.
They were very easy to follow. Yep. And you've got your shopping list and everything at the beginning. That's what I love, you've got it. And you just go eat, you're not buying anything that you shouldn't, and the whole family can eat it.
Yeah,
that's where I found. I've got one fussy eater, but besides that, everyone else ate what I ate.
Fantastic. So it wasn't too much of a burden on cooking your food and then their food?
No.
It was all good?
Cool. No, it was good.
All right, well, we've gone over a lot of stuff there, but ultimately, do you have any tips to anyone who, say, is Sue Morna 8 weeks ago? Mm-hmm. Do you have any suggestions or tips for them to help them along the way?
Yeah, for one, just, don't, stop making excuses. There's always a place you can go to. You just need to make that first step. Fantastic. Definitely, just make that first step and you won't regret it.
Fantastic. So people watching the video may be thinking about doing the body balance challenge the next time that we do. It's something that we want people to be able to have confidence in themselves. And I think hearing from someone like yourselves, real world people, not fitness cover models before and after pictures, real Ballarat people. What sort of suggestions can you give to them? What words of advice would you give?
I would give that this is hard. You've got to want to do it to begin with. Mm-hmm. That's one big thing. You've got to want to do it. It's pretty easy, really. It is really, really easy. The boot camps are a big, big must. They really are. You may not think it to begin with, but I think so. I don't know.
Well, basically,
it's so easy once you get involved. You just need to make the first step.
So I think tell people to sort of take that leap of faith, get involved,
exactly.
Get out of that comfort zone to start with. And
because I think that's what it is. It's like, I can't be bothered, or what will other people think? That's a big issue too. When you've got no confidence, when you walk into a room, you go, am I going to be able to do it? You just start self-doubting, which I did. That's why I nearly didn't come in. It's self-doubt. And it's like, no, I can do this. And it's the first thing that I've actually done that I've actually followed through with.
That's going to be the first
So,
thing, I hope.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm still not my goal weight. I've got a long way to go, but I'm going to get there.
Exactly.
See, now I know that. I know I'm going to get there. And that's like to anyone out there that really needs to do something. Yeah, come and join me.
Okay. No worries. So, well, thanks a lot for your time. Once again, everyone, Sue Morna, winner of the Body Balance Contest. First prize was the $700 cash, and of course, fantastic new body as well.
Yep, thank you very much.
Right. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see you soon.